I'm not going to take much of time today. I'm just going to go straight into the live streaming that we have today. And even if it is 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I think it's going to do me a lot good being here every day just to talk about what we are currently doing, to talk about um, developments, to talk about progress, and everything as it goes. I I've tried so very hard to make sure, or let me just say that I've said that I will not be leaving any stone unturned. Okay, now this is where we are. If you look at the Telegram channel, I'm gonna go straight to our Telegram channel this morning. I want us to see the progress that actually has been made. Okay, honestly, to me, that's the beauty. That's the beauty of it. I'll drag it here so we can see. So this was a trade I took this morning. Okay, this is the only trade I took this morning. I just wanted the peace of mind. I just wanted to see how this will work out today, because I actually have been working on a lot of things, a lot of development, a lot of improvement that I've made. And this is the trade I took, and this was when I took the trade. It was 12:08:18 this afternoon. We were just crossing, into that was actually the midday here. This is my lot size actually. I think I should reduce this lot size so that it doesn't, really get to affect a lot of people. And people with smaller accounts might think they had to trade it with a lot size as huge as this, right? And that is not going to help in any way. Now, what did we call the entry actually? The entry was at 212.276, and the stop loss was okay. This is the entry, this is the stop loss, and when I took the trade, it almost took me out. Price got here, and this, I believe this key level also was respected by price. Although yes, any of my indicator does not have monopoly over the market or the FX trading, in general. So it went back up, and we took the first take profit, and I think we are going to, let's do this together. So let's see. I want to take the second take profit. I know it was definitely going to go up, but you need to put TPs for your followers, so that put TP for your followers. I've actually crossed TP2, and I posted that on that I was expecting that TP3 will be hit, and we are almost there at TP3. Let me do that too. All right, so this is TP1, this is TP2, this is TP3 that we are targeting. Now, what brought about this? What's brought about this? Earlier today, I got a signal. Okay. Earlier today, I got a signal from GBPJPY. And I also got signal from AUDJPY. And I also got signal from CAD JPY. And also CHF JPY. And if you look at all of this, honestly, let's look at AUDJPY. You see, it's actually trending up, right? But the main confirmation for me is the GBPJPY, which I wanted to trade. And the reason I chose GBPJPY is because Great British Pounds, you can trade it very well during London session, and also that is what gave me the edge. Okay, I just immediately wanted to, let me just dabble into trading GBPJPY, and this is my entry. This is my entry. And please, you can use the QR code at the bottom right of the screen to join our community. We are just growing. Just, you don't have to do anything, just join, just join, just look at what we are doing there. Okay, and that was actually where I pasted this trade of today shot that I took when I pasted it. That we were actually in profit. And also I made another screenshot stating that we have passed TP. We've hit TP1, and TP2 was then almost about to hit, and before then and afterwards price moved past the TP1, which is very good, right? Now we are still expecting to get as high as get into TP3, and if that happens, that means we have made, this is 40 pips, this will make 60 pips, and if we hit, this is 80 pips if we get there today. And that's the beauty of it anyways. So at this point, let's move our TP high above the entry point. In fact, I want to do it here. I want to set it here. Yes. So this is my entry, this is my stop loss. So anyway, price eventually goes, I know I'm not gonna lose out on this. Okay, now another thing is USDJPY is also trending up. Actually, it's actually also trending up, but let me show you the big thing that happened today. Let me show you what has really aided our trading today, and that is the big boy coming up in 1 2. Okay, before then let me just remove the QR code. Okay, let me just unveil the big boy here. Voila, and here we are. I don't have anything to say right now. Maybe in some other videos I definitely would say look for what, find what to say or know what to say about it, but today I've been looking at it and say this is the handiwork of FS Trader KG and Co team, friends rather. Yeah. So if you could analyze it, use it to make your analysis, I think it will go a long way. Honestly, it's definitely going to go a long way. I'm not going to say anything for now about it. I just want to let me just be looking at it and adore what I have done. Okay, top instrument said US 30. Can we, can we fetch US 30? Just a moment, please. I'm still going to look for tomorrow. I would be here early and early to see if I can, get an entry and make watch it as it moves, positively, negatively. Okay, or we may also be lucky to get one here right now. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can bring in, US 30. Just a moment, I'm almost there. All right, so this is US 30 here. Okay, and it's actually bullish. All right, and this is what US 30 is currently. Now if you click in between here, now you can see, or your gift or your knowledge to enhance whatever it is that you're doing. Okay, now US 30 says why this trade, that if I want to buy it, why this trade. Now let's read it together. It says session based scoring favors US equities. Favors US equity strength. No immediate high impact risk events ahead. And another supporting evidence here says that the New York sentiment is bullish. Okay, and another supporting evidence says it has high liquidity during New Year session. We are currently in the New Year session, right? Yeah, the overlap has ended and the volatility is high. You can also see it here. Okay, yeah, volatility is high, and the summary says that US 30 suggests, hey KG, the US suggests conditional, suggests a true bias supported by aligned market sentiment with favorable liquidity conditions and no immediate conflicting risks. Now the true side bias remains justified. Just click and it goes back. Same with others. Okay, we could do that for Ethereum. We could do that for BTC USD. Okay, and that is just, these are just informations that once the market is, once there are instruments to be traded, tradable instruments, the software analyzes all of this, whatever is happening both out there in the world. Okay, sometimes, yes, out there in the world, and put everything together, and yeah, news insights and live market news and a host of other things put together. Okay, I think that is very understandable, right? Yeah, that's very understandable. Honestly, that's very understandable. That is very understandable. I am so overjoyed. you know it's actually a new improvement though that we just made, or a new development, so to say. It's actually a new development. We kept thinking and just like, okay, is it possible that we do this? And here we are. More are still coming, just to you know we are in the smart age, the IT age now. Okay, and I also want to be able to trade smart, build a smart community too, of traders that will also benefit, you know using the smart ideas and smart thinkings to be able to become profitable trading. Okay, it's as simple as this. Honestly, this is US. Just look at it. Internally there are news, there are informations. Okay, why this trade? Why, before I take any trade, I just have to look at this and read through it. Okay, now let me show you something. Euro USD is actually saying sell, right? Okay, now, but in the chart it's not selling when I saw it, or maybe now it's selling. Now you see, it's just beginning. This, just this gives a common sense of knowing your bias, of not trading against, okay, of not doing what everybody's doing, but do what the 1% they are doing. I want to try as much as possible to be among the 1%. That is just my goal. A very successful trading, honestly, to be very successful trading. When I saw that Euro USD information, I was like, no, this is actually showing a sell. But what I'm seeing on the chart, it was then buying. Like, no, let me wait. I just have to wait for and get a proper confirmation. Now one of the confirmations is also here. Oh, it's just starting now. Let me update this so we can also see. I'll show it to you guys. All right, seriously, it's actually just starting. Look at it, always starts from here, and once it gets into this, that means it has entered into a proper sales zone. Then I can now look for an entry. In fact, I don't even need to look for an entry. Once the parameter, all parameters are set here, the next thing is the trade will come, honestly. Then the same thing I saw with BTC USD too. Now this, let's look at BTC USD. What information do we have? Now this are the information we have about BTC USD, saying it's buying, right? But if we come here, now look at, I'll be here earlier tomorrow. I might do a London session, I might do the start of the New Year session, but this development is going to go a long way, building a community of smart traders, honestly. And I think all you got to do is so simple. Use the link that there, that is actually scrolling. There's one, yeah, the link that is actually scrolling, to get to join the FX Trader KG Telegram community. We are very, very minute, but we want to grow it to as huge, as big as, okay, yeah, we want to grow it to as big as a very big community, where you come, you know that it's going to be certain that you're not going to have a bad trading week. Yes, you're not going to have a bad trading week. So where is our GBPJPY at? Say on its way to hit TP3, TP1, TP2, TP3. Okay, I should, okay, let me do it this way. So TP1, TP2, TP3. Yeah. Okay, I think we have done well today. I don't want to, I don't I don't want to tarry here. I'll see you in the next one.